Okay, now let's compare the directly reduced iron with blast furnace, and I will discuss the benefits of directly reduced iron or the pig iron method, pig iron which is produced using blast furnace methods. So just a few benefits I'm going to discuss. Okay, so the first and most important and probably the most important benefit is that it's suitable for small deposits of iron ore. If there are small deposits of iron ore, then this is the best method. Reason is that for example, in Pakistan Steel Mill, the installed capacity is 1.1 million tons per year. So it's a huge capacity. But if you have a small scale kiln, for example, which is producing 100 tons of iron ore per day, that will be economical, that will be feasible. But in the case of blast furnace, you will need huge deposits and huge production. It's a small scale production and this is viable. But in the case of pig iron, a small scale is not viable. It's not feasible. So there are several benefits associated with small scale. The investment required is on small scale, and then if there are more independent units, then the management is easier and risk factor is reduced, and there are several benefits which I will discuss when I will be talking about the cluster approach. Low quality of coal can be used for this purpose. In the case of pig iron, high quality cooking coal is used. That is a coal which can be converted into coke and which will have a high strength, which will have high quality, and which will have higher percentage of the fixed carbon. But in case of uh, directly reduced production and case of sponge iron production, if you are using low quality coal, that's no problem because you can use that in the pulverized state. You will reduce that. You can use that in the powder form, so you don't need to make a coke which will withstand, which will have such a strength which will be able to keep the iron oxide, the ores, the magnetite and hematite ores in a blast furnace. In this case, no need for high strength, no need for high value of fixed carbon. So in Pakistan, there are huge quantities of coal that's not of a very good quality, and that is best suitable for the sponge iron production compared to pig iron production. And the cluster, as I have already told you, the management is easier, the investment involved is easier, and the sense of ownership is more. Because if you will have small scale industries, but the number of industries is more and the number of owners is more, then the sense of ownership will be more, and then the risk factor will be decreased because there will be a healthy competition. Project start time is much shorter as compared to that in the case of blast furnace. It takes just a few months to start the the sponge iron production, but in the case of pig iron, it takes a long time because there are so many because there are three blast furnaces in Pakistan Steel Mill, and so the production capacity is very high, and obviously high temperature is involved in this case, so refractory materials will also have to stand at high temperature. In this case the temperature is low, so the refractory will have that withstand at a lower temperature. So that will be a flow cast. So it's sufficient for today, and inshallah in the next lecture we will discuss about the mechanism and the technologies used for the production of sponge iron.